This video is brought to you by DICE, the global entertainment content marketplace. Today, we will be discussing current trends in the film industry, exploring the explosion of new content and how the COVID pandemic has affected the cinema and broadcasting business financially. We will conclude with discussing what effects that this has for both buyers and sellers looking to grow their business. If you're a content buyer acquiring titles for your channel or platform, or a seller looking to distribute your content out to a global audience, get in touch with us at connect.digital or via our email listed below. Without further ado, let's explore this breaking news. It's safe to say that the film and TV industry has changed drastically since March of 2020, with the vast majority of content being viewed online as we spend more time within our homes. But how has this changed? And what does this mean for buyers and sellers looking to climb the ladder and reach a global audience? Let's dive into some of the emerging trends that are set to change the shape of the industry in the coming years. The way in which viewers consume media has changed exponentially since the rise in popularity of the internet, with a surge of streaming services and online OTT platforms taking precedence over traditional broadcast television. Whilst this has been occurring for over a decade, the rapid growth of streaming service consumption has only increased over the past 2 years. In 2019, it was estimated that there were 642 million SVOD subscriptions worldwide, which is a huge number within itself. Between then and now though, this number has almost tripled to 1.6 billion, and this growth is showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. With the advent of streaming services comes a demand for more content on these platforms. This means that these SVOD channels have to raise their spending budget to acquire an extensive catalogue to keep their subscribers entertained. The global spending budget has increased by over 30 billion from 2019 to 2020, with the US leaders spending 149 billion of the 220 billion that was spent over the past year. The rise in spending doesn't just apply to big budget major Hollywood films. In fact, 65% of the 2020 spending budget was dedicated to acquiring content made by independent producers that are outside of the Motion Picture Association. In 2020 alone, global indie spending increased by over 25%. This rise in spending isn't slowing down. Statistics show that the average budget for a series is just shy of $60 million, a 16.5% increase from 2019. It's clear that big production houses aren't scared to increase their spending at the cost of quality content. These findings are great news for content creators across the globe. So what does this mean for you? Whether you're a content buyer or seller, there's a lot to take away from this news. It is clear that with the oversaturation of the film and TV market, SVOD houses aren't afraid to pay that little bit extra to ensure that the quality of their content is a touch above their competitors, which means more opportunities for the independent productions that are surging across the globe. Furthermore, there is a clear emphasis on the importance of indie content, allowing producers from across the globe to get a slice of the huge pie that is the film industry. With that being said, it is clear that SVOD and streaming services are the place to be for these indie producers, as broadcast channels and cinema stay reserved for MPA productions. This isn't a barrier for up-and-coming producers though, as streaming services are becoming more popular in viewership than traditional means of content consumption. Plus, with the rise of online marketplaces, such as DICE, the ability to sell your indie creation to these services has become much easier for producers across the globe, meaning that they can reach a global audience into the millions for a lower cost and in a shorter time frame. What do you think of this news? Do you agree with our findings? As always, you can get in touch with us via our website, connect.digital, and our email address, diasales@connectdigital.com, for business inquiries. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Have a great day.